Hi everyone, it's Kate from The Forward Line. I am back with the edit. I hope you've had a nice week. I'm actually buzzing because we've got so many good patterns this week. So I'm quite excited to talk to you about, honestly, just the most delightful selection of stuff. So settle in, get a cup of tea, gin and tonic, whatever time of day it is you're here. And yeah, let's go. So first up, True Bias. Now I will say, I said last week, because of the website move, we're a little bit behind this. I know this has been out a little bit, but it's finally with us. And oh my days, if you haven't seen it yet, it is so delicious. So True Bias, Darla dress and jumpsuit. Sizing on it is a UK 6 to 34. It's PDF only at the moment. I'm sure it will come in paper, but it usually is a few months lag on these. We also have copy shop available, so if you look at it and think, I can't wait for the paper, but I can't be bothered to stick 25,000 pieces of paper together, that is there. Let's have a look at the line drawing because it is so great. Now, I actually have a jumpsuit that I bought from COS, which is almost identical to this, and I live in it, and I'm really excited because now there's the pattern to go with it. Let's have a look at the top of the dress. So you can see that it's got a square neckline, strap details. They're quite thin straps. You could obviously make them a little bit more chunky if you wanted to. There are bust darts and waist darts, so you get the fit really nice. On the back, it's panelled so that you've got, again, you can get the fit really great. There are two variations at the back. So there's a kind of straight cut, you can see the panelled version, or there is another version where you add a kind of keyhole detail on the back, which looks so gorgeous. It really kind of adds something extra. I'm just moving to have a look. I was thinking, can you wear a bra with this one? But you can't. So this is a no bra if you go for this variation. Just, you know, it's important to think about the bra, especially anyone who's got larger boobs and you need like, you know, holding in. Then there is an option to make it a kind of jumpsuit, but it's a really wide leg jumpsuit, so it almost looks like it's a dress, which I love because I don't really love dresses. I just love jumpsuits, especially when you have to go to something and be smart. I feel like if you're in a jumpsuit, it feels like you've like cheated the system because you're smart, but you're basically in trousers, and as a long-standing tomboy, that always floats my boat. It's just gorgeous. I think it's such a great pattern, and anyone who's looking for something, like, you could wear this as a summer dress, as I was saying, you could wear it to a wedding. It's just really fun, and it's got nice details, and True Bias just do everything properly. Like, the two back views are so nice, and you get a dress and a jumpsuit, so there's quite a lot of options, and it's basically beautiful. So that's the first one. Second one, Merchant & Mills Niven dress and shirt. This is absolutely just gorgeous as well. Totally different feel to the last one. So this is a shirt and a shirt dress. It's got a kind of grandad style collar, details on it that I really love, that have a nod to sort of vintage clothing. It's got this kind of facing that's sewn, you can see kind of round here and down at the front. This I love, and it's just a really nice detail. Then you can see there is a little pleat where the buttons end, and then so it's sort of like a pop. I should have said this right at the beginning. You can tell I'm like excited and talking too quickly. It's like a popover style shirt. It's got proper cuffs, and the dress variation is obviously like that extended, and it's really nice, loose, boxy fit. I absolutely love it. Anyone who loves Toast as a brand, this to me felt so Toast-like. I'm surprised that they're probably going to look at the Merchant & Mills pattern and think that's what we need to design for next season. It's just, yeah, it's great. It's such a great pattern. I really love it, and obviously Merchant & Mills pretty much nail everything they do. But yeah, the dress one in particular just feels so like nice, and chic and understated and cool and breezy. So yeah, it's an absolute beaut. So haven't told you any of the core details because I got too overexcited. PDF at the moment, only available in PDF, will be in paper quite soon. Sizing on it is a UK 10 to 30. And they're always quite roomy, the Merchant Mills patterns as well. So yeah, make sure you check the sizing chart on these. Actually check the sizing chart on any pattern that you're thinking of making. Next up, we've got So Liberated. Oh my goodness, I didn't think how I was going to say this out loud. Petrichor pinafore dress. So this comes in 2 different size bandings, 0 to 24 or 22 to 34. Just make sure you pick the right one. PDF only for this at the moment. Again, I think this will probably come out in paper at some point, but as I said before, always a bit of a lag on them. So let's have a look at the line drawing. It's got some really nice details, this dress. So obviously it's a pinafore, so it kind of feels like kind of dungaree. It's got those straps. It's got a really nice little feature at the top of the dress. You can see that there is a kind of curved seam line with gathering. There are pockets in the side seam. There is also a little pleat in the back. Can you see at the back there's a little pleat right at the top, which I really like because anyone who's been blessed with a larger bottom like myself, you need that little bit of extra fabric for it to kind of, the silhouette to remain kind of loose, and yeah. So there's like clever little details which I really like. And obviously you can wear it, you know, with nothing underneath, obviously with like a bra underneath, or you can wear it with a t-shirt and top or a blouse. There's lots of different ways that you can wear it, but it seems like a really nice pattern and quite a good one for summer. So that one is there. Then we have, do you see what I mean about great patterns? Next up, Nina Lee, oh gosh, Mariposa Mariposa bow back dress. I really love this. So PDF only for this one, and this one will just be PDF, not paper. Sizing, there's a UK 6 to 20 and a 16 to 28. This is gorgeous, this dress. I absolutely love it. So the front, you can see that it's got, I mean, there's a lot going on. You're going to need a lot of fabric for this dress because there's gathering galore and big sleeves and all the rest of it. So it's got a really nice kind of deep round neck at the front. There are bust darts kind of from the side, and then little waist darts, although it kind of sits above the waist, the kind of bodice section. Then you've got 3 tiers of gathering in the skirt of the dress. The sleeve is really nice, so it's like quite big and oversized, and you can see around the top of the sleeve head there's a bit of there's a panel of elastic, which is really great in terms of it staying, it kind of holds the, gives you more movement, but it also holds the kind of sleeve up rather than it falling down all the time. And then at the back, I love this kind of big tie detail. The great thing about this one is, although it's got that sort of open back, the strap is so wide that you can wear a bra with it, which then automatically makes me want to make it, because I love cutout details at the back of the dress, and ones that you can wear a bra with is an absolute win. So you can see then the skirt panel at the back has a kind of thread of elastic through it to attach to the waist, attached to the side seam. So there's quite a lot going on with this dress, but it's just so beautiful, and I really love how she's made it with the, I love the kind of mix of ginghams as well, so you could definitely have a lot of fun sort of playing with colour with this dress. It's just an absolute beaut, so yeah, love it. Then we have got a pattern from French Navy. It's called the Circa overalls. These are just amazing, I love them. So sizing on them is a UK 6 to 34, PDF only for this pattern. It's a classic sort of boiler suit. The thing that I quite liked about it, which felt slightly different from some of the other boiler suits pattern, is that you can see the front of the boiler suit is cut all in one piece, which is quite unusual actually. And then at the back, there is a channel sewn through the waist where you put elastic in to add some shaping. So all your shaping to sort of cinch it in is round the back of the jumpsuit. You can make it kind of long-legged, full length, God, what am I talking about, or short, and then buttons down the front. So it's quite an involved make, this one. It's not for the faint-hearted, but I just love it. I just think it's really gorgeous. It's such a fun one, and yeah, I actually really love it in the denim. I think it looks great. And then you can see obviously there are patch pockets as well, which you can optional, but they're kind of, yeah, it's really nice. Then we've got a skirt from Puff and Pencil, the Copenhagen skirt, PDF only for this one. Sizing is a 6 to 24. This is so, anyone who was a teenager in the 90s, this is so bang on. I had something very similar to this. That sort of slightly dropped front kind of hem is just, yeah, brings back a lot of memories. So it's quite nice actually. It's a wrap skirt, so in terms of you don't have so many issues with fitting, and you also don't have any fastenings, which is ace. You can see there's kind of a wide waistband on it, and then it's held together with two ties, and the front panel kind of folds back round on itself, so you get kind of, you're not going to be flashing too much. But I absolutely love how they've styled it. Now again, I'm sorry I keep mentioning this and I'm making me sound really old, but I love how they've styled it with trousers underneath. Did anyone used to do that with skirts over trousers? That was a real thing. But it's a really fun pattern, and I think it'd be a really nice thing to have for holidays, particularly because it doesn't take up much space. You just roll it up and shove it in with all your other stuff. Yeah, it's a really cute little pattern. So that is there if you like it. Then we have got a really lovely pattern from Juliana Martej. It's called the Zola top. It comes in a UK 6 to 20, PDF only for this one. It's a really nice simple one. So if you've never tried any shearing before and you're quite interested in it, this is a really good option to start with, because it's quite a simple construction, this top, but you'd get to practice. So it's basically kind of a tube top, elasticated panel around the top, and then there are 4 rows where you put shearing in, and I really like the spacing on the in between them. That's the thing that kind of makes it quite interesting. So you can see that it's got a double band of it right around the waist, and then there's a bit more spacing. It's really cool pattern, so it's definitely worth having a look at if you've never tried that before. It could be a good place to start. And then last but not least, we've got a kids pattern from Little Rosy Cheeks that's called the Ethel dress and top. This comes in ages 3 to 14 years. I think it's such a lovely pattern. So it's, let me just pull up the line drawing before I say anything and get it wrong. Yes, it's definitely a top and a dress. So it's got these big pleats at the front, and you can see it pleats the whole way around. There are pockets in the side seam, which is just essential for a kid. And then at the back, you can see there is an elasticated channel there. So that adds kind of your movement and fit. So there is also then a top variant of this. I just thought it was really interesting. I hadn't seen anything like it. I like also that the straps can kind of at the back can go straight over or cross depending on what you'd like. But I just thought it was a really lovely dress, and actually not too tricky, I don't think, to make. And I really like their kids patterns because they're quite they're not too little girly. Like, I think this would look super cute on a little girl, but also I definitely think someone who's like 13, 14 would totally wear this as well and not feel like it would feel appropriate for them to be wearing it. So I think there's going to be more good stuff from them. So go and check out the other patterns if you haven't yet. Right, that is it from me. I hope that was useful and you found some nice stuff. I mean, they're just the most incredible selection, weren't there, this week? I will be back soon with another video. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Bye.